like a warlord. Take it myself. Praying on my knees, so make it out your shit, this shit like very nice. Making that door grind many nights. Catch with different countries out to the game. This shit big as Calvin Klein. Better watch me close, you don't wanna mess up, man. I'm not giving no hope in it, that's a sign. Many nights. Someone that is eyes. Many nights. Many cries. Real times. 10 times. No, I told you once I on the top of it. You know, been on time of it. This case, me extra to you. To every single account, giving attention to shit. Stay focused while I'm lazy in this flip. Space out my account, for a trip. Big bitch on my lane, and they take you for trip. Belly nights. I my baby. Say you got my back, then don't you never lie. Better do foundation, and they never last. I don't want your help, I want you patronize. Be nice. For someone that is us. Any calls, real times. Count a million times. Talk that again. You tell by the way they dress on the latest trend. Don't let that go over your head, let it sink in. Talk their dread, let it sink in. That Lamborghini. And they go over your head, let it sink in. Latest trend. She put in the face and she don't make her 10. You put out paper, she don't break her bed. This shit be fake, you still gon' take a 10. Be cool, put up pics and pants. In the second quarter, I didn't know you girl. It keeps you gorgeous, I mean, I the crib. Keep it for his gorgeous, you know, it's a damn. Shit, Mr. I go shopping France. I just for Gucci, these ain't never dead. These niggas be goofy, I got a master plan.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Houston Cougars against the BYU Cougars. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thanks, guys. I did catch up with Coach Sataki before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. I want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year. And that motivation starts here today with a terrific top 25. See you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Cougars will kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stops at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. To throw, it's Weidman. Makes the catch. It's Walker. The Cougars come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Across the 40. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of the game, moves the chains for a first down.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. He sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They're going to the air in the first play. Fires it on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice hit one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. 3-0.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Houston's offense heading back out of the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's caught. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Excellent field position here for the offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They're going to run it here. Got an opening here. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And we went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Nobody's lost the ball.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Wants some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Looking to pass, it's Weigman. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it in the open. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And it's BYU in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. And the Cougars looking to run some tempo here.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down?
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
The receiver makes the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to chuck it again. The pressure's on. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Cougars will look to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Weigman. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Direct snap to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw, it's Weidman. Quarterback finds a target on the right, it's complete. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. And make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Timeout Houston. It's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, as they put 6 more on the board.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So They started the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And the Cougars will kick this deep, begin the second half. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's a short completion to the running back, but because he was accurate, he's able to get yards after the catch. It's a big play for the offense, easy execution for the quarterback.
And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So the illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long now. It could be a crucial mistake for this offense. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. And the Cougars will look to convert here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Walker. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Touchdown, Houston. And that will give them the lead now.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Looking downfield. It's Bachmeier. On the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And is intercepted. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made it to 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. We go back to the weapon. He's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And the Cougars come to the line with 1st and goal. Now with 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Great cut there. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeyer. He's going to take off here. Grab down the middle, it's Phillips. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. A penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. It's Houston on top right now. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a court.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Just a terrible spot to be in as a quarterback. You know you've got to force the issue. It's a multiple possession deficit. It's 4th down, and the ball has to come out of your hand. You'd love to go to your best player, and you know the defense is going to key on that guy. He tries to force it to that wide receiver, and the defense is ready for an interception. That should salt the game away. This defense has been exceptionally good all day long.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Receiver makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to pass. It's Weigman. The O-line still keeping it protected. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the first down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide in.
Touchdown, Houston. Powers into the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lions. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the Cougars will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone. We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Chewing clock with the running game. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. On the ground, it's Sanford. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They'll run it from the gun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
In the championship. I'm in the championship game. Play the game. Get the ring. The ring. That 8-2 with Houston. Nigga made it 10-2. Nigga 11-2. They can't stop. I'm finna be back and talk, my honey. Get that ring on me. You know it's on me, bro. Where that ring at? Where that ring at? Where is it? How did they win it? What that nigga Thrash talking about? What he talking about? Yo, tell him go get some. Catch up. I'm finna catch that nigga with 12 before man come out. I'm gonna catch him with 12 on. I would have been up there. Let's get it. Let's get it. Sweet. Right. What up, tight? Man, psycho. Psycho. Where you at? It's up. I got it up. Let's go. Unique Don. Let's get it. Let's get it, but I need this one.
This is Allegiant Stadium.
I need this one. There you go, baby. We in Vegas. National Championship, Auburn. Let's go.
Here we go with the kickoff.
Let's get it. No complaint. Championship, baby. This is the fourth one. This is my fourth one. I ain't playing. This is my fourth one. Have a good game. Fourth one. I ain't worrying about a nigga. Get my fourth one.
Back to throw. It's Weigman.
I ain't worrying about a nigga. Oh, this is my fourth one.
They get him down, but
I ain't worrying about a nigga.
up to the 36. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Walker. Looks like Houston will have the first down. Offense keeps
sorry.
to completion.
I'm sorry about last year. I'm sorry.
This offense continues to crank
Sorry I ain't get y'all that ring. I'm sorry I ain't get y'all that ring. I'm sorry I ain't get y'all that ring.
Because remember what the coaches told us, that it was all about stopping them from getting that first down, that first down of the drive, because that's when that tempo really gets cranked up. If they want to stop them, they've got to get a sack, a negative yardage play, something in the backfield, in particular on a first down, so they can slow down this hyper speed.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the right out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Oh, yeah, get there. Something to talk about. Oh, yeah.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, what's his name? What's his name? T.Y.
It's Weigman.
A nigga named T.Y.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
A nigga named T.Y. Oh, yeah, you gotta win, bro. You gotta win. Let me concentrate. Yeah, let me lock in. Let me concentrate.
1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line.
That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Changed it. That's touchdown. We changed it. That's touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone. It's a big moment early in the touchdown, Houston. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field into the end zone.
I don't know where that boy is.
Executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
When you can't have a better start than you have.
Nah, I had to run it in. They ain't get it to me. See, they be trying to cheat. They'll try to cheat.
There is no better way to
but you got to know the game.
Than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Yeah. Are you won the 3 games in the playoff?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Yeah.
Fighting him off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's press coverage now from these DBs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
He'll lose 6 there.
I think his best
start the run. Start the run.
Constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield.
No, I'm still in my shoe.
Running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Ooh.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Brown. Bringing pressure. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice
Yeah, we get on DTL. Yeah.
This front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
It's Houston on top right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship.
Yeah, how about a game? We game everybody account, man.
They've flipped
and man, yeah, everybody
now
money.
for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Offense is out there going for it on fourth down. They converted earlier on this drive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Trying to find room. It's Washington.
Yeah.
They bring him down.
Why you don't do that in the natty? Why you don't do that in the natty?
Fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Going for it on fourth down has paid off twice already in this drive. They make it 3 for 3 here. We'll try to run it with the option.
Ooh,
to the back.
let's go.
And the defense
Let's
was
go.
there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Pump over the middle. It's Walker. Open field ahead. Out of bounds. For a huge game.
Yeah, I took a break. Yeah, YouTube paying me money. YouTube finna pay me. Yeah, I'm finna be getting paid out this shit.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but only half big enough.
Shit, they gonna sit there checking the mail. Shit, my nigga. Get that top 100 man. Yeah, top 100 college.
Routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this time it's complete. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
You got two? Let's get it. I'm in the category. Let's get it. I'm in the category. Let's get it.
This group is so good. You
got
give
me
just
one.
a little bit of momentum.
Got
They're
me
gonna
one.
take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've
I'm finna
done.
get 5.
And now this is a
I'm finna get
precarious
5 out of
situation.
them.
Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Houston has moved into the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Houston.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Brown. Using his legs on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball up to the 20.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Snags a quick throw. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And now Auburn will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it at the 15. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still trail a 21-point margin. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. He's got a crease. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. To the air. It's Brown. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Now it's second down here.
It's over.
Looking to scramble to his left. On the run here. Lets it go.
It's over. He might well go on quick, man. I ain't gonna see the celebration. I don't know what trophy. The gold trophy. Yeah, that's the trophy. Look. I want to screenshot it. Screenshot it. He ain't gonna let me screen. Oh.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
Ooh, Matt. Ooh, Matt. There go Matt. Matt gone to the house. Matt gone to the house. Matt gone. Any natty. Matt. 28 good.
Defensive score.
He finna quit. He gone. He gone. Screenshot
This
this.
place is coming unhinged.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his
challenged
speed,
it.
taking
He challenged
in the
it.
opposite direction for a score.
He challenged
building
it.
on
He
that
could.
lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
What?
And they make the tackle, and the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving.
Yeah, it's in the start.
I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. All right, Chris, down multiple.
It might be. It started down there.
2 downs to go for this. It's third down. It's inside the 5. You
down
got 2
there.
balls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on third and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal. Do they kick it or do they go for it?
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
It's in the invite.
The stop, that'll be a turnover on downs. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. It's a first and 10 play. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Quarterback operating an empty set. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. It's Houston on top right now. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grinding away with a running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Looks to the left, pass caught. Break, now here he goes. Now the 40. The Cougars will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, they told us that.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Houston. This passing game is on fire today. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, This guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
Vidal just went to Aaron for him.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. DB's backing off from the line now. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking for the wideout. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete.
Boy, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. You can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. He goes out of bounds. The gain moves it right to the 45. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back. He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off. That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
He lets it go on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window and frame up the wide receiver, that's an easy completion.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Touchdown, Auburn. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores.
What a job by this offensive line. Trust me, it is difficult to run the football down here inside the 5, in particular on a 2-point play. And they're able to open up a hole here, and the running back finds the seam, and it's good.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Pounding away with the run game. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? To throw, it's Weigman. The sure hands, it's Walker. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
They keep him guessing with a run. He's got space. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now Auburn will spend their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with.
With one timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
They were looking for that last dagger to officially end things, and their defense got a trot on the field, but this thing is over, Chris.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Will not be brought down. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Now offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.